Even when the dark comes crashing through. What's happening? Oh, did you get the notification? Welcome, everyone. We are live. We are updating, and it is daily. So, all the daily updates. Hi, Meg. How are you? Welcome. Thanks for being the first to comment. We'll wait a little bit till some people roll in. How about that?
They're coming in.
They're slowly but surely. We're up to 8. Holla, it's the most we've ever gotten.
It's not true.
It's not true. Little one. Hi, Savannah. Hello. Hi, do you say it tyranny? 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 So good, Meg. So good. Hi, Mary. Hi, Stella. Hi, Hope. Look at all of y'all. Something coming our way soon. Berkeley. That's so nice. Hi, Lily. Hi, Lily. Hi, Ashley. All the Lilies.
2 Lilies in a row.
Oh, goodness gracious, y'all. Today was a good day. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Albeit, I'm really tired. I just used albeit. I'm so posh. Tyranny? I don't remember how I said it the first time. Oh, dear. Hi, Laura. How are you? Okay, we'll get started. Look at this kitty down here.
He's so stretchy.
So stretchy. Hilda, I hope your deck is not cold, and I hope it is quite nice outside. I assume it is, otherwise you wouldn't be out there. Hello, Elizabeth. Hi, Deja. I don't know how to say that.
Julianne.
Hi, Julianne. Yes, Tyranny. Haha! I got it right. Got my paintbrush again. Because we all know I like to play with the bristles. Also, I just leave it on here every time we do this, so I pick it up.
I cleaned all my paintbrushes, so I don't have one.
Oh. Hello, Megan. All right. Guys, today was my second day of Post Office Academy, and it was a lot more on your feet practicing stuff, which I really enjoyed, which is probably why I was able to pay more attention. Yesterday was just a lot of information, and today it was practicing delivering mail. They literally taught us how to hold the mail to deliver it. Who knew?
There's a specific way to do that?
Yeah, so you have, if you're delivering on foot, keep in mind this is on foot. If you're delivering on foot, you have your little satchel. I can get a little satchel.
People still deliver on foot?
Yeah, they do.
What happened to horses?
I mean, I guess you could say on foot in the sense that you drive to a place and then you have to get out of your truck and it's called a park and loop.
I see.
Anyway, your hair's half down again.
It is.
You've done it.
It's the easiest way to make it look like I did my hair.
So anyway, you have your little satchel, which you put your newspapers and stuff in, which go to every single address, which is apparently really annoying for postal workers, which I would agree with because there's maybe 1,000 houses that you visit in your route, and you have to go to every single one when you have newspapers. Anyway, you have your newspapers in your satchel, and then you have, they call them flats, which is anything bigger than a letter. So you have your flats in your arm, and then you hold your letters in your hand. And you grab a newspaper out of your thing. They call it fingering your mail, which is kind of... Anyway, you grab your newspaper, you finger your mail, and you get all of the addresses. Well, first of all, you stick your newspaper in between these two fingers. So you stick your newspaper in there, then you finger your mail, and you get all the ones for that address. Then you put it on top of the flats, and you finger your flats, and you get all of them for that address. Then you stick it back in these two fingers where you have your newspaper, your flats, your mail, and you stick it all in the mailbox. Apparently, it's the most efficient way to deliver mail.
Who knew?
That's how they taught me. And that's what we did. We practiced that for a while. So, everything's really good at the post office. I called the office that I'll be working at today to see when I start. And I was like, so we get done on Friday, so I guess I could come in Monday. And he was like, no. I was like, oh. And then he was like, I'm not going to have you come in on Mondays because it's really bad. Because the post office is closed on Sunday. So it's the day after a weekend. So they get double the mail that they have to deliver. So I'll just go in on Tuesday. He said to call him on Friday. to figure that out. Hi, Annabella. And then I drove home in rush hour traffic. Why anyone wants to live in Salt Lake City or any city is beyond me.
We like smaller town, medium-sized town.
We like established cities, established towns. How about that?
Because we don't like big cities, but small town is not really for us either.
Yeah. You're welcome, Annabella. You're welcome. I'm a teacher. It's my job to say people's names correctly, right? So
I feel for all of you who no one says their names right, though, so...
Yeah.
People often will try and call me by my middle name instead of my first name because they know how to say my middle name instead of my first name.
Mm-hmm.
So they automatically weirdly assume. My dad pointed out the other day that, you know, the little cards that they have hanging up in the girls' things that have their names on it, and inside it has, like, their weight and their birthday and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm listed as Alexandra.
That's true.
But all the nurses call me Leisl. So, like, they know who I am, but whoever made those things was like,
Alexandra.
So that's awkward.
This kitty might come say hi. He's sniffing. Someone asked how they get notified when the live vlogs start. And the answer to that is you have to click the notification bell. So by our little name and where you can subscribe, I think. No, I think it's different. I don't remember where it is. Anyway, there's like a little bell icon that you just click that and it will send you a notification every time we upload or start a live video. So there's that. Anyway, rush hour traffic, Salt Lake City. And I mean, Salt Lake City probably isn't as big of a city. I mean, like, I lived in Dallas for 2 years. Dallas was probably way worse.
Probably, it's a lot bigger.
But I didn't do a lot of driving in Dallas because I was a missionary. So there's, like, not a lot of places to drive. Anyway. Especially on the freeways. We didn't do a lot of freeway driving. Anyway. Rush hour traffic, terrible. Absolutely terrible. No one in Utah knows how to drive. Anyway, that's my 2 cents. Then I got home and I cooked dinner for us.
Yeah.
Then we went and saw those wee babes. But Leisl is texting her father.
Sorry.
But Leisl had her first final today.
I did.
If you could call it a final.
It wasn't really a final.
She didn't have to take a test.
My dad always brings up my finals and is like, so do you have to like go to the testing center? And I laugh at him and I say, theater people don't believe in written tests.
That's true. We don't.
We only do practical things. And he says, nurses do both. And I was like, nurses need to know both.
That's true.
I don't.
That's true. Kitty, the paints are going to fall.
So, yeah, this morning I got up and I went to go see the girls. I did some skin-to-skin with both of them. I tried to non-nutritive feed with Dallas, and she did okay. She's definitely not as into it as Ella is. She latched for probably about 15 minutes, but didn't do a whole ton of sucking. But then, of course, we go to night, and she's, like, going to town on her pacifier, and I'm like, you're clearly ready. Why can't you just do it?
Yeah.
And then I had to go to my final, which was my script writing final. So really, all I had to do was show up and turn in. We had to make a binder, and it had to have all of our like pre-writing exercises. So it was like our character worksheets and our script outlines and stuff like that. And then I had to turn in every draft that I had written. So I had 4 drafts total, including my final draft. Plus I had to have printed out all of the like responses and notes from my classmates who had read my script for each draft. So I had to put that together last night and then just go turn that in so that she can see how I have progressed from the beginning and how I have taken in to account the notes that people have given me. So did that, and then I came home to work on my costuming final, which is tomorrow, which again, we don't believe in tests. So I have to do a presentation. I had to costume design for a show. I got to pick it, so I was doing Our Town. So I came home and spent the day painting.
You gonna show them?
Sure.
Great.
So, hold these out.
Guys, Leisl says that she's not like a talented artist, but I see these things that she's done, and I'm like, I could not do that.
Okay, but you have to remember that I say that because there are people in my family who are like real artists.
It's true.
Like my cousin, she has a YouTube channel if you want to check it out. She's
Yeah.
called The Art Chick.
The
Chick
Art
with
Chick.
no C, right? It's just CHIK.
See, I was going to look for my phone to look it up.
Oh.
Let me grab my computer.
And she does painting tutorials, so you can watch her and like follow along and paint with her like you would with like Bob Ross or somebody.
She's amazing.
But she's really good, and this is what I have to compare to, because like my great grandpa and my great great grandpa and like all my great uncles and stuff were like artists who did like massive sculptures for like the church. So like anyone who's a member of the LDS Church, half the statues on Temple Square are people related to me did them. Paintings inside the temples.
So, okay, I'm going to bring you guys up, okay? So, it's the Art Chick, and that's what her little icon looks like. It's probably backwards, but go subscribe to her, y'all, because she's really amazing, the Art Chick. Chick with no C.
That's what I thought. So, like, this is what I'm comparing myself to, is all my relatives who have all of their paintings in fancy places. My cousin, who has the YouTube channel, has, like, illustrated picture books and stuff, so.
For Easter, she, like, did a tutorial on how to draw a bunny.
And we just sat there and watched
we were
it
like
like this. She painted, one of the books she illustrated was called Santa's New Job, and it's where Santa decides that he needs a job, I think, for the rest of the year or something. So he like tries all these different jobs, and she used my grandpa as her model. And so there was this amazing, I wonder who got that. This amazing
Santa
like
picture?
Yeah, like picture was like this big.
Was that the original?
I don't know. She probably has the original.
That's
but
true.
it was in my grandma's house, and it was my grandpa as Santa Claus, and it was beautiful. And she sells like prints and stuff, so all my family has like magnets.
We're
and,
gonna
like,
get one.
My dad has one that he hangs at Christmas, and I told Derek if we got one, we could hang it all year round because it's my
Because it's her
grandpa.
grandpa, and I love Christmas. I mean, her grandma displayed it all year round because it was her husband, so why not?
my grandpa is Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's what I'm comparing myself to. So anyway, these are just
They're really good.
These are my costume renderings, and they're okay.
They're amazing. Look at all that shadowing and shading. Like you drew a person with their hands in their pockets. I can draw stick figures.
Well, this is a new thing. I didn't used to be able to draw people. I learned that in this class.
Look at this. Yeah, girl, you're amazing. That's what Annabella says. See, Leslie agrees. Yes, they are good.
And this one.
I like that one.
Thanks.
It's very pretty.
There they are. That's what I did this afternoon. And then Derek came home and we went to go see the girls. My parents came with us.
Mm-hmm. Guys, Instagram does live videos, and we did a live Instagram video.
Who knew?
So, I mean, if you missed our live Instagram video, don't feel bad, because I was just kind of doing it because I found it, and I was like, let's do that. But I don't think it saves the live videos on Instagram. I really think that you have to be there live in order to see it. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I'm pretty sure that the live videos do not save on Instagram. But all the more reason to go subscribe to our Instagram in case we do a live video on there. We do live videos everywhere, you know?
All over the place.
All over the place. Anyway, if you missed our live video on Yes, Megan, have courage and be kind. Sorry. If you missed our live Instagram video, there was an update on the weights of our children, because we all know that they were the teenies, the teeny weenies. Well, they're getting to be bigger.
My dad made me do the math.
Of how much weight they've gained?
Yes.
I mean, yeah. Dallas has gained 5
6
ounces.
ounces.
6 ounces. And then Ella has gained
10 ounces.
10 ounces. So Ella is currently 4 pounds 2 ounces, and Dallas is 4 pounds 7 ounces?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So they're over 4 pounds. We can check that one off the list of them to come home.
You keep saying it's over 4 pounds. That's not the rule. The rule is that they have to show consistent weight gain.
Oh, I thought it was they just had to be
No,
over
they
4
have
pounds.
to show consistent weight gain and growth.
Ooh.
So, like, if they were 4 pounds 2 ounces and they plateaued and didn't gain weight in the next week, then they couldn't come home. Like,
I see.
They have to be gaining weight with their nutrition. But, of course, we can probably still check that one off because I don't foresee there being issues with that.
They like to eat just like their father.
So right now, Ella is getting 32 ounces and Dallas is getting 29 ounces. Ella is at 27 calories and Dallas is at 24 calories. So she's catching right up.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah, it's good because she had that 2-day fast, and so...
Yeah, that's true.
And they started her back down at like 15 ounces, so she's doing really well.
Yeah.
They're bringing her back up, so that's good.
They're getting to be, like, so aware. Like, Dallas has opened her eyes more than I've ever seen. Like,
yes!
her eyes are just always so open and so big and just
Love their eyeballs! They're so big.
This is her all the
everywhere.
time. So, she went cross-eyed on me yesterday. She was like...
She's not sure what to look at.
She's not.
So Dallas has 5 more days of her antibiotics. And once she's finished with her antibiotics, they should be able to take the PICC line out because they've taken her off the TPN, which is the nutritional IV. So once the PICC line is out, that's when they'll start considering co-bedding. So next week, hopefully, the girls will be co-bedded.
It's so exciting. Okay, 2 things I saw in here.
Okay, great.
First one, Megan asked if they have brown eyes,
Okay,
which we were just talking about this
My
tonight.
dad gave me this like scientific lesson on it today.
Y'all remember in science when you did like the Hello, Barrington! Yes!
We are gonna move up there.
We're moving to Logan.
Friends, please.
Oh my gosh. You guys are my favorite. And I've only met your wife once. Anyway. Elisa! I like that. Elisa.
We were talking about eyes. Okay, so the way that it works is basically there are only 2 colors that your eyes that you can be, right? So there's blue and there's brown. Green eyes comes from how much brown is showing, if that makes sense.
Correct.
So you have the big B, which is brown, and the little b, which is blue. So if your parents give you a little b and a little b, then you'll have blue eyes. If your parents give you a big B and a little b, then you will have some degree of brown, because brown is the dominant color. So like my mom has brown eyes, but my dad has blue eyes. My eyes are weirdly kind of blue-green. No one's really sure. So
They're
my
gray.
dad says, or gray if you ask my husband.
Look at me.
That sounds boring. Gray eyes? I'm bored by that.
They're gray.
I have gray eyes. So that means that I probably have the big B and the little b. He has blue eyes, so he's little b, which means there is the potential for our girls to have brown eyes if I pass on the big B. But if I pass on the little b, they'll have blue eyes. Right now, we honestly can't tell what color their eyes are.
We don't. It's just, I call them alien eyes because it's just like black abyss of nothing.
Yeah,
Their
just
whites
look like,
don't really show
They
yet.
just look like giant pupils.
Yeah.
We call them their alien eyes.
The alien eyes.
They're so dark that they could be a dark blue. They might be a brown. We can't really tell. And they keep the
I don't know.
NICU pretty dark because the babies won't open their eyes if it's too bright.
Yeah.
Right? So we can't really tell.
They keep it pretty dim. So
there's your biology lesson for the day.
we don't know. We don't know what color eyes they're going to have. Second thing on here, someone asked if they're starting to recognize their voices. Our voices. I would say yes, because there have been times when they're just like passed out asleep and then we walk up and we're like, hi, baby.
And they wake up.
And they're just like, oh. So I would say yeah.
And it's like comforting because when I'm there and like when I'm doing skin to skin with them, I notice that their like breathing levels are better. They have a tendency not to like get a low saturation as often as when I'm not holding them.
Yeah.
So that makes me feel good.
Yep.
But they are doing better with their breathing in general. Ella's nose drops are helping, I think.
Oh, that's good.
Because she's been doing pretty good.
It's amazing what happens when your nose is just all of a sudden clears up and you can breathe. Anything else?
There's not really a lot of new updates with them.
No. There's not.
Sometimes no news is good news, right?
Elizabeth, no, they do not have their own room.
So the way the NICU works is there's like a hallway. Well, there's 4 hallways technically. So our hallway has 6 like cubicles. So they have like a little wall in between them, but it's like an open hallway and you can pull a curtain around. So like when I'm doing skin to skin, we pull the curtain around so I can have privacy. Mm-hmm. And they have like a chair in there and everything. Actually, we have 2 chairs because we're fancy.
Yeah.
But so they're in their little cubicles, and the girls have their own separate cubicles right now. Once they co-bed, they'll be in the same little cubicle. We call them bed spaces.
Bed space.
So we're 2 bed spaces right now, but we'll be 1 once they can co-bed.
Yeah.
And I feel like we actually have the bigger bed spaces because there's 4 on that other wall, and there's only the 2 on our wall.
That's true. I didn't think about that.
I know for sure that Dallas's is bigger than the other ones.
Yeah, hers is pretty large.
But yeah.
A 12-pound baby? I was 10'7", so I was pretty big. But 12? That's like a toddler. My goodness gracious. That's crazy.
Are so teensy.
They are. They're so tiny. On our Instagram, I took a picture of Leisl's dad's hand next to Ella. And it's just... They're so tiny, and we don't realize it until someone is, like, holding them.
I've never had another baby, so in my mind, they're, like, normal. But
yeah.
Then I see them, and, like, Ella next to my dad's hand, I'm like, oh, wow, she's pretty small.
Yeah. Someone asked... Shoot, it disappeared.
Oh,
don't remember
I
what
saw
it said.
if someone asked if we confirmed doing live videos on Sundays.
Oh, yeah, that's the one I saw.
So I think we've decided we're going to. So the way it will work is Friday's video that we film, we'll film Friday and then we'll post it Saturday. And then what we film Saturday, we won't post until Monday. That way there's still a video every day. And then we'll do the live videos on Sunday nights.
So the title of this video is that edited vlogs are coming back. We're going to start doing that on Friday.
So we'll start filming Friday.
Filming Thursday. I'm going to start filming Thursday.
Oh, you're going to start filming Thursday?
Yeah.
Perfect, because then I can film my makeup final.
Yeah, exactly. Wait, isn't that tomorrow?
No, costume is tomorrow.
Oh. Yeah, Thursday. We're going to start filming Thursday. So edited vlogs will be back on Friday. So
you'll get to see me turn myself into a fish person.
Yeah, she's going to turn herself into a fish lady.
We'll see how it works because I've missed the last 2 weeks of class and I have no idea what I'm doing.
Yes. Also, we're going to do Sunday live videos earlier than 9:30. We'll probably do them around like 4. Because we normally have family dinner at 5 with Leisl's family. So we'll probably do them around like 4 Mountain Standard Time. So all you East Coasters, congratulations. You will be able to join us at like 6 your time. So that's great.
I will start my channel. We'll start working on that probably sometime next week. Figuring out getting everything put together.
We'll get her set up.
And then I'll start trying to film. I want to get finals over before I start having to figure it out. We'll try and get it set up sometime next week, and then I will let y'all know in one of our videos where you can find me.
Yeah. One of her first videos I think she's going to do, we talked about it a little bit, is like things she would have wished she knew going into birth.
I think my very first video, I want to just kind of do like a get to know me thing.
Oh, great.
And I'll just like give you a bunch of weird facts about myself.
Yeah.
But then, I'm going to do a video of things like, kind of like what I wish I knew going into birth, but also just things that happened to me that were unexpected so that people can know about them.
All of her blood transfusions.
In case it happens to you. Here's what to expect.
Here's what to do.
Because obviously... no one is going to be able to know everything going into birth because all of our bodies are so different. Your babies are different. Like, there's so many variables that obviously there are going to be things that you just won't know. Yeah. But also, there were things I feel like I should have known that I didn't. And there were some things that, like, I kind of had, like, read about them, but, like, misinterpreted what it meant and was horribly disappointed when I found out what they actually were. So
my battery's running out. I've used my phone a lot today.
But also my channel will probably have like sewing tutorials. Cupcakes, baking things, because that's what I do with my life.
Yeah. Babies.
Babies.
So then it'll be good. Mysteries of childbirth.
It will, and
like that.
I'll probably only post like once a week.
Yeah.
And it will just be whatever I feel like doing.
Yeah. That's up to her. This is up to her.
And if you have requests, then once I get my channel,
leave it in a comment on those videos. Yeah. There was a question that came through, but now I have forgotten. Oh, someone said that they're going to miss the live videos and talking to us. That's why we're doing them on Sunday. So come back on Sunday. My job is great. How's your job?
Being a mom? That job?
Yeah.
It's great. great.
Wonderful.
It's really good.
I think that's about it. I think we're about ready to wrap up tonight because Derek has to get to bed so he can drive to Salt Lake
Finish
again.
this final project so that it's ready to turn in tomorrow.
So thank you guys so much for joining us. We really enjoy these. I think they're fun. I like talking to you. I like getting to know you. Getting to know all about you.
Some of them went so fast.
Yeah, there was a lot just now.
I read the very beginning of one where they asked if we talked to the other parents in the NICU. We've talked to like some of them. Like sometimes they'll strike up conversations with us while we're like scrubbing our hands. So like we talked to this one dad who
Leisl, you got it.
29 weeks. They did a C-section at 29 weeks because the mom had preeclampsia and high blood pressure. And I was like, oh, it must have been super bad. 29 weeks. So their baby's in the NICU.
Yeah. Hope it's doing okay. 29 seems really little.
Yeah, but they have a lot of new technologies. I mean, my sister's friend, her babies were 25 weeks.
Yeah.
So
that's true. We say we're about to end and then all of the questions just start rolling in.
True.
So then we can't leave. Yeah, we're on to you. We're on to you.
Yeah, we don't talk a lot to the other parents in the NICU because everyone's like super busy with their babies. Half the time the curtains are drawn around everyone's things. Sometimes though we eavesdrop because we want to know.
We're the biggest eavesdroppers.
You're not allowed to ask questions like from the nurses. That's super illegal. But we are very curious about everyone, so sometimes we eavesdrop and we listen to what the nurses are saying to them, or like when the doctors come in.
Also, if you were on our live Instagram tonight, you might have heard our nurse ask me to shut off my camera every time I move bed spaces, because that's how like much privacy
because
they need or get.
There's a chance that he could catch another baby.
That I could film someone else's baby, and that's a no-no.
We're not allowed to do that.
So she asked me to not film when I'm changing bed spaces. So if I do a live video again, I'll have to like cover the camera and walk over. Anyway, we're gonna go. No, I don't feel nervous about bringing home the babies.
Do I feel anxiety? I feel anxiety in the sense that I'm anxious to bring them home.
This is a very anxiety-filled person. So, Anyway, Kay, we gotta go. 27 minutes. This has been great. It's 10 o'clock our time. All you East Coasters, go to bed. It's a work night. It's a school night. Yes, Annabella, we're gonna go. Wait, question.
That's really how it is.
Okay, thanks for joining us.
Yes,
because we like these.
But put them in the comments.
Yes.
We'll get to them. We promise.
I was going to say, if we didn't get to your question, put it in the comments after the video processes. Go to all of our social medias, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Follow those because we do live videos, except on Twitter. I don't think Twitter does live videos. No. Anyway, thanks for joining us tonight. As always, have courage.
And be kind.
We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.